In this topic, we are talking about the constructive analysis. This topic is really important. We have the two learning language in the part is really different, in the native are similar, but the other different level is so different in the English or Spanish. For example, in the pronunciation and intonation. We have two, in the similarity and difference. We had in comparing in the target language and the mother language. It was based on the assumption and the linguistic code predict learners. We had errors or to help overcome the difficulties based in the theory and in application. But George Fries in 1945, we are talking about was based on the scientific description of the language and the learning curriculum comparing the parallel with the native language in the order to the description we have in the investigation. But the other guys we are talking about are differentiate and the outcome in 1953. In this explication, we had the static studies and the relation with the effect and the contact distortion, the relation of situation in the language. But in Robert Lado in 1957, we had the theoretical production of the object types under the predict learning difficulties. In base in the other investigation we have for the other guys investigate in the result and the situations. But in the 1916 we had the design language course. But in gas we are returned in the 2015 we have the idea, the theoretical findings and any models of language description and the object in the applicability. So, and in these different constructive analysis hypotheses we have the lead one, the traditional phase, and lead two, they have the acquisition structural language and the illusion behavior psychology. We have four, description, selections, construct, and the most important, prediction. In Lado, we have the elements which are similar in the learning active language, but in the difference with maybe is really difficult and the language culture, which are sometimes with the practice and the meaning, but in the predict and the describe the pattern in the language is really comparing in these moments. We had three, the positive transfer, negative transfer, and the zero transfer. It's really easy when you're talking about positive transfer is in the structure are similar, but in the negative transfer is different in the structure. But in the zero transfer is not have relation in these words. In the simplest model, we have a base in the difference and the simple similarities and the predict learnings. Maybe the version of constructive analysis and based on the difficulties. For example, for symmetrical model, in the other elements in the structure in the constructive. But the most important is the strong version and the weak version. The strong version we have in the constructive analysis hypothesis where sometimes we fail because it's really different problems we had the learning and the hidden attenuation, the mispredictions, the representation could not account for linguistic have any problems. But some things we cannot study, we have relation behaviors in general, in the character in the CI analysis says hypothesis really have relation strong, but in the other CA and the AI is really weak version. In the models of hierarchy, we have a model instructed by Martin in 1965, and we say the easy, but in the other is really hard. And the difficult, we have the prediction is hard short in the comments, and the levels in the difficult code is not hard to count the linguistic language or the partners, but the difficult level is not relevant because the weak version is really posterior survival as an EA. And the last one, models and hierarchy with a relation to compare in the intonation in the words. It's really different in the Spanish and the English because when you say Martin, it's really easy. You know that what is the word and the meaning, but in the other it's really hard because in the other intonation the transfer, intonation, new, spirit, answer, and qualities in the other tips is really important you learn, but sometimes it's really you know that it's really different and the odd times is really different and similarities in these words in this case.